Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today we are gonna be playing with the position 2 Bonk Vestal. Now, it is a Bonk Vestal. I do have the Gleaming Breastplate, and I'm playing against Das Malzbier, playing with what seems to be the basic beach team. So let's get this party started. What do I want to do? Well, I want to go for stuns because this might be a Bonk Vestal team, but I am not a silly doggy. I'm still going to use my stuns. So you might be thinking, Shep, where does the idea for this team come from? There's no way someone would actually intentionally pick something like this, especially not in a tournament or any place where you're trying to be competitive. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but you would be very, very wrong, because I actually brought this exact team, not the exact setup, I don't think I used these exact trinkets, but I brought this exact team with these exact positions in a tournament in 2021 against J-Man. So the idea was that we had, each of us had a deck, so we only had 4 teams to choose from, and it was a best of 5, so we had to win with every single team in our deck. I had already lost 2 matches with this team because we had to ban one team from either player, and then we'd have to win the best of 5, so you'd have to win with every single team left that we had in our deck. What I had was this and then another 2. I won with the other 2. And with this one I had lost 2 matches already, and we were going for a final match, and J-Man only had his Howler, so that's this team that goes Doggy, BH, Musketeer, Arbalest, so a very heavy mark team. And I thought, you know what, he knows I'm gonna play this, he's planning to go come hither. What if I flip the script entirely and put my Vestal in position 2 so they can't use the come hither? And there was this guy commentating called Sis, and he was basically just going like, come on, we want to see some innovation, we want to see these guys going for crazy plays in this tournament. And I kind of just let myself go into it, and yeah, I ended up bringing a Vestal in position 2. I lost the match. I lost 3 times in a row with this damn team called Tainted Devotion. It's that guy that actually made the team too, the guy called Sis. He's the one that made it, but yeah. I lost with it, unfortunately, because even though the Vestal is in position 2, I ended up basically guarding the Vestal with the Man-at-Arms and then guarding the A1 with the Doggy, and it ended up just being a mark nonsense because they'd have their box shot and their bullet like hit everyone hit both the characters that were guarding at the same time, so they would go bullet and then hit both my backliners. It was something completely insane when it came down to that, but yeah. It's still made for a fun mode, still made for a fun match, and we're gonna see it again. Now, unfortunately, this is no longer position 2 Bonk Vestal because, well, Toskless is now in position 3 because I went Slam, because I wanted to go Slam. But yeah, now she's in position 3, she has a Tome of Fury, which is pretty much mandatory on every Vestal, I think. Even a Vestal that, like, tries to heal, just having the Tome of Fury is so good. It's gonna help out your Dazzling Light a lot, it's gonna help out with the Bonk. It's a shame that it's only for range skills. I feel like it would be fine if it helped with melee skills, which is just a bonk, really, and it has 90 accuracy, so like, what would be the big deal of giving it a little more, right? Okay, my opponent has already used Battle Ballad. I think the best move for me here might either be to go for a stun on the Antiquarian. Yeah, stun on the Antiquarian looks right. I'm gonna go stun on the Antiquarian, I'm gonna go Bellow after this, and I'm still gonna try to win. This is a difficult situation for me to be in, definitely. Also, I'm tampering with the sound a bit, but yeah, we're good. This is a difficult situation for me to be in for sure, because my opponent has a Flatulent, and my opponent has a Finale, and my opponent has a Crusade with Glorious Standard, and I'm playing a very unoptimized, like, 2020 team. No, it wasn't 2020, it wasn't even 2021 yet, it was a 2020 tournament. Yeah, it was like in November or December of 2020. The teams there look barbaric by today's standards. So yeah, thankfully my opponent isn't going Reign of Sorrows, so I have to appreciate that. I might have to go for a guard on here, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with this. But even though this team is very, very old and not too coherent, I'm still bringing trinkets that could make it work by today's standards. I'm bringing... Tome of Fury is gonna help her generally, and I wanted her to just have like a bit more safety. So I ended up deciding on the Gleaming Breastplate. I'm gonna go for guard here, even though they could Dirk Slam into Dirk Snap. I think guarding here is fine. Because they don't have a finisher, right? I just don't want the finale to happen before I can use my transform. So even though I want to use the command buff to go Harry, this is gonna have to do. And they might hit into a repulse if they do that. I did go command buff, and I do have the spike chain and the buff for plus damage while guarded, so I might hurt for a bit. Clueless. Oh wait, I have a heal actually. I can go Divine Comfort. I do have a heal, and I honestly think it's a really good idea. Yeah, let's just heal him off of this store. This is good for me. Good job, Vestal. You're doing your job. So yeah, I wanted her to have tankiness. Unfortunately, wait, I forgot the freaking Trinket mods. Okay, that's unlucky. But yeah, I forgot the Trinket mod, but the Gleaming Breastplate is genuinely really bad. This is one of the worst defensive trinkets because the 15 prot usually doesn't do anything, because if you want prot, you're probably going against an Arbalist, and she's gonna bypass a 15 prot anyway. The 8% death resist often feels like it's not there, and the minus crits received chance also often feels like it's not there, so it's kind of a waste of a trinket slot, not gonna lie, but there wasn't really much else I could have brought, so what can I do, right? What can I do? I can do a decent amount of stress to my opponents here, and I am. The problem is that they're gonna start dropping that Inspiring Cry. If they're smart, or if they wanna like really try hard at this, they're gonna start dropping that Inspiring Cry, and then it's gonna get really dicey for me, because I might be able to do a lot of stress, but like, look at this setup. They have Flagell Gauntlet, they have Crusader with Glorious, and Antiquarian with Tears of the Lost. This is broken as hell. The basic beach team is gonna take me out. Oh, they're going for the reins now. Smart moves, smart moves. I'm gonna go Harry here. I miss, unfortunately. I miss. That will not do. Houndmaster, that will not do. I need so much more from you. I might slam this Jester. I will drop to this store if I do that, but I have to take a risk here. I still have a ton of DOT on me. I have to like consume some of it. Do not go Stress Heal. Do not go Stress Heal. Yeah, go crazy. Come on, Stress Healer is for silly little rascals. That's what you're gonna be. Ah, you silly little rascal. Going Stress Heal at 94 stress. Okay. Let's pray they don't get the Virtue, right? Let's pray they don't get the Virtue. That would be very unfortunate for me. I'm gonna go push on here, onto this Jester. He's still gonna want to Dirk Stab or like use... Seriously? I failed a 90. Where's the justice in that? Where's the justice in that? I didn't do enough damage either, but I mean, I probably wouldn't anyway. No shot. Okay, we live. I do have double horror on everyone, but he is gonna clear pretty much whenever he can, as quickly as he can. I'm thinking of actually going de-transform stun on the Jester here. It looks very greedy, and it is, but I want to go for it. I want to... No, there's... I want to go for it and then go for a heal with my Vestal. I might get 25'd, but if they don't heal, then I might go for the kill. Yeah, if they don't heal, I might go for the kill. Let's go for it. Wait, I could have gone... Oh, I'm so silly. I could have gone for the Dazzling Light and then healed myself with the A-bomb, and I would have dealt enough stress to get him afflicted. Yeah, I could have done that. But if they go Stress Heal here, then he pretty much can die. It's going to be a 25, and I will very much go for it. I'm kind of regretting not bringing Retribution on my Man-at-Arms. Okay, that's a big heal. That is a big heal, but I guess I'll accept it. I can go Divine Comfort. Now, you might be wondering, Shep, this team seems to be working out reasonably well. Vestal's a decent character, she has stuns, she has heals. Why would this team be outdated? Why does this team not work by today's standards? Well, it has a very fatal flaw from its very beginning, which is the fact that Bellows and stuns do not work well together. Pretty much like 40 to 50% of the teams in Butcher Circus have Arbalist, and Arbalist loves to flare and clear those Bellow debuffs, so if she can clear the Bellow debuffs and stun, she's absolutely gonna go for it, which, I mean, there's like a downside to that, right, because you're consuming the Arbalist turn when you do that. So you can kind of just go for a stun and a bellow, and you're still doing stress with both your turns, and you're getting rid of the most important turn on the enemy's side. But at the same time, when they do that, they kind of just reset the board, and they get their actions back, and you have to use 2 for their 1. And more often than not, you're going to remove like 2 bellow debuffs, and it's going to feel really bad. Okay, I have to go for more accuracy here, which I kind of hate that I have to do that. Yeah, I kind of really... Do I? dude, you have to. I have no accuracy. I want to risk it, though. I want to risk it. Like, I have to do stress here. I have to do stress here. As much as I hate it, I'm not using the repulse anymore. I have to do stress here, not to waste stress on the Jester, which goes fearful. Fuck. He goes fearful, and the antiquarian, which might go virtuous anyway. If she goes virtuous, I surrender. Okay, abuse, but that's good. That gets rid of the dodge. My Harry might actually hit now. That's very good. The daze is big. That means I might be able to afflict the Crusader. That does mean I might be able to afflict the Crusader. That's actually massive. Dude, if I don't win this match, like, this is a horrible freaking matchup. If I don't win this match, I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I see the win. I need good RNG here. That's a hit on everyone. I'll take it. I'll take a hit on everyone. Like, this is actually winnable. Could this team make a comeback into the meta? Like, this looks great for me. The only character on my team that's taken any significant amount of pressure is my A-bomb, and he's already used both transforms. Like, he doesn't care. And he's alive, you know, he's alive. He has the heals still. I could go for a double stun here. You know, with what accuracy, Shep? With what accuracy? I just have to accept this Jester existing. Yeah, I just have to accept the Jester existing and just try to ignore him. Because if I go command buff just for him here, I'm losing too much pressure. I'm just gonna go Bell on everyone else. Look at the minus damage. Minus 80 damage! Your opponent is gonna do like 2, if that much. Yeah, I haven't gone Bolster yet. I don't think it's gonna be helpful, sadly. Antiquarian is abusive, but she's never gonna fail the regen, which really sucks for me. Regen's really gonna ruin me, actually, because I don't have a flashlight myself to, like, do DOT. Yeah, this team is really lacking in terms of, like, actual damage. All you have is the Abomination doing his thing, and then the Doggy. You could bring an aggressive Doggy, but considering that the A-bomb was in 3, yeah, I figured that double dodge should be a lot better if my opponent had a pull, and I had to go, like, transform slam first. Okay, they went for that. I could go for a stun on the Crusader here. I think a stun on the Crusader looks good. I am gonna get finaled eventually, but I guess I'll just have to take it. Yeah, I really should have brought Retribution on the Man-at-Arms. I think it could have maybe saved me in the end game against the... against the Flagellant, of course he goes virtuous. That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. Can you imagine? I'm bringing the position 2 Bonk Vestal, and my opponent gets a virtuous Crusader on the 45. I mean, I guess they have the virtue setup, right? I want to play WD. Chef, no, dude, resist the urges. Resist the urges. I want to play WD. Resist the urges. Okay, here's the thing. If I go guard, they just finale me. If I don't go guard, they finale me there, but like, he's dropping to their star and he's already used both transforms. So I think going Harry here is better. Yeah, because if I go guard, they just drop the finale, they get the kill anyway, and I get nothing out of it. And if they drop the finale now, you know, he's gone, but I think this is better for me. Yeah, okay, they're gonna go for it. They get it, but now I still have my Doggy, which is preferable, I think. Okay, Crusader stun. I can't believe he went virtuous. I can't win this. I can't win this. Why do I subject myself to this? Okay, he's losing his dodge, though. He's lost his dodge. I can go for a stun here on the Antiquarian. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, guaranteed stun though. I'll take it, and we can cause more pressure here. My my Outmaster is almost dead from the Raid of Stars. How is it fair? How is it fair that the character with the best defensive moves in the game, with the best heals, with Redeem and Exsanguinate, with 85% move res, 70%, 85% stun res, 70% move res, and a Trinket that literally makes him take 0 freaking stress from my Bello, from my Harry. How is it fair that he also gets the best DOT team, the best DOT moves? I can't, man. I cannot. I am unable to can. Okay. I'm dropping to this door. I'm just gonna go for heals. Yeah, like, it's crazy that people still haven't figured out how broken the Flagellant was. Like, I had Trap Stress back in 2020, but I didn't really bring out the web solution on it. I didn't have the Trinket yet, and by the time I got the Trinket, I had already given up on the team for the time being. So yeah, that was unfortunate. I didn't, like, get on the hype train fast enough to just go crazy with it. But okay, there's a silver lining here. The silver lining is that my opponent does not have a finisher. So if I get really lucky, I'll just be able to say, oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna deal with this Crusader? How am I gonna deal with this Crusader? He's stress healing the Flagellant! He doesn't. Oh my god. Okay, I need a Harry hit here, and if I hit the Antiquarian for a 1 and a crit, she dies. Okay, no crit, but I'll take it anyway. Yeah, she's dead if I get another Harry off, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do a ton of stress. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. She has 0 dodge. Oh, she regens out of this door. It might be good for me, because now I can bring her down to 0 again, and the Harry might just get a double kill. Oh my god, if I had Retribution, I could have won this. Okay. You're gonna go Dirk's Ham on there, that's fine. I can accept that. I need the Harry to hit here. I need the Harry to hit. If it hits, it kills everything. Come on. Okay, that's a death blow. Straight death blow. The extra, if I get extra stress from the Jester dying, she's a goner for sure. Zero stress on anyone. Okay. Okay, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. I might have to win this with Bonk. I can guard. I can guard the Vestal, and then in position 2, she like heals every now and then. Maybe I can stall to around 40 if I just keep healing. No, a Divine Comfort won't be enough. They're gonna do more damage eventually. Say no. Say no. Oh, Abusive doesn't say no. Abusive doesn't say no. Do I have Judgment? I don't. I don't have Judgment. Fuck. I don't have Judgment, do I? Wait, I have Illumination. Does it do anything, though? No, not really. Not really. Oh, what do I do, then? I guess I can... I mean, stunning the Crusader here is probably the best move, right? Because I have to get rid of his turn. Yeah, his turn is just way too strong. Yeah, Illumination does... Oh, Judgment would have been so nice. I mean, I don't know how to deal with the Flash on the Crusader is kind of like still very much alive, Shep. How do you deal with a Virtuous Crusader when all you have is Dazzling Light and Bellow? Oh... yeah, we'll figure it out, right? Okay, I guess we can stun him. We can stun him. You can stun him, Shep. You can stun him. You'll do fine with just the stuns, right? Yeah. That's doable. We're still gonna bonk. We're still gonna bonk this fight as well. Honestly, I don't know if even Retribution would have been enough to save me. Oh, okay. No, they clicked. What did they do? I looked away for like a second. Did they regen? Did they go redeem? That's so fair. No, they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. Oh, she just had a heart attack on her own, I think. Yeah, she just had a heart attack on her own. Now she has heart attack recovery. Boring. Okay. 8 stress. That's crazy. Oh, Tears of the Lost. Please change. Broken ass Trinket. She's gonna drop more reach. It's like, I can't do anything. Wait. Illumination, it does nothing. She just regens. Sharp. Okay, I can go Harry. And then I can go for the Divine Comfort, and I heal both of them out of this store. And stay out of this store too. Regen's so fair. He has 95 bleed res, by the way. Yeah. If you think Virtuous Crusader is bad against Chef Stress, yeah, check this one out. Yeah, if you think it was bad against the Chef Stress, wait, I have a guaranteed kill. If I go Bellow, oh no, they can go protect me. They can go protect me, but will they is the question, right? Will they go protect me? Did they see it? Because now, even though they regen by 1, I have the Illumination. I won't do enough stress, though. Yeah, I don't think I'll do enough stress. I do like, what, 10 plus a touch? Okay, there's a Distort check. I'm gonna have 2 characters at this turn. They're gonna have Rain of Sorrows. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take, like, the... I do 7? Okay, no, I'm gonna do more. 189. If I take 2 kills out of Malsbeer here, I'm gonna call this a win. I am gonna call this a win, not gonna lie. Wait, but I need to do the bonk. I wonder if I should have kept the Abomination alive. The doggy would have died though, and I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of the things I did. Yeah, with the Harry and stuff. That should be a kill though, right? There should be a kill on the Antiquarian. Unless... No, that should be a kill on the Antiquarian. I will call this a win. And you know what? Oh, wait. No, he goes to 3 HP, but... Extra stress? No extra stress. Yeah, but he's... Look at this freaking endgame value my opponent has here. Wait, maybe if they misplay, does Illumination do enough damage? It never crits, by the way. They made it so Illumination... Oh, they go heal. That's so boring! Okay, I'm gonna let the corpse go away, and then I'm gonna give us the bonk. Oh! I don't have to. 8 damage It's not enough! It's not enough! Illumination has to do damage, right? Wait, I can go... Oh, I can go Illumination into... Oh, I could have won this! I can go Illumination into Bellow and I actually get the kill here because of the bonk. But then the Man at Arms doesn't have freaking Retribution to win the match. Oh, come on. Illumination. I do 0 damage with that fucking useless ability! Why does it do 0 damage? Who thought it would be a good idea to make an ability do 10 stress? Look at what the Flashlight has! He has Rain of Sorrows. It destroys your entire backline. And it has a minus 67 damage mod. Why does this have minus 75? Oh, and I can't kill him now. I can't kill him now. He's gonna regen for 3 and then he's gonna stress heal himself for 500. Go next. J-Man 641. Not J-Man. J-A-Y-Man 641. Not 135, 641. They're playing with Insignia of Rank Crushed Hemlock? Bounty... Okay. Attack Whistle. Okay. I feel like playing this. Silver Syringe Occultist. Yeah, I mean, no, I play it anyway, right? So here's the way I do videos usually. I think this sounds a bit too loud. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, so here's the way I usually do videos, right? I go into a match, and if it's like against a champion or against a darkest player, sometimes even veteran, I usually just hit the record button, then I get into it, and then, you know, kind of just start yapping. If it's a novice or an apprentice, I'll still go into the match, but I won't record, and I'll just play it probably. You know, just in case they know me and they want to like play and like test it out, right? Oh, they got a plus here. Okay, interestingly and kind of sadly, Crushed Hemlock doesn't work on the repulse, so you know, that's sad. But yeah, I still play it out, and I usually don't record it because the match is probably going to be a stomp. But considering how bad my team is, maybe it won't, right? Maybe it won't be a stomp. But look at this, I can actually push the position 2 character to then stun the position 4 character. That is a very good use of the Vestal here. I'll take it. I'll very much take it. They're gonna go for their... Oh yeah, and I brought the Retribution this time. Perhaps I should have used it. I decide against it, and perhaps I will also regret it, but I think I'm gonna go for the... I go first next round. Yeah, I go first next round. Here's the thing. I could go command buff. Wait, I can't. I don't have command buff anymore. Whoops. Yeah, okay, so here's the idea, right? I might not have command buff, but I have illumination to reduce the dodge on the enemy team. And I forgot to say, but I'm relaxed now. I'm relaxed, okay? I relaxed a bit. Yeah, I brought illumination, and I kind of... trash talk to this. Oh crap, okay, this is bad. I'm gonna guard here. Yeah, he's gonna stress himself out. I'm gonna guard here and pray that I get the dodge against their second come hitter, because this person has 2 pulls, which is really annoying, but well, it be what it be. I could go bolster. Oh no, I could go retribution immediately, but instead, because I want to use my turn here, just in case I still get pulled, I'm gonna detransform and go bile instead. I do have the transformation buff and the Regis cloak, so and the spike chain, so if they go bile into this, they might very well suffer a lot for it. But yeah, I might have trash talked a bit, because this did actually win me a match in that tournament, that Illumination. My opponent had like this weird Shieldbreaker team, and Shieldbreaker was very rare back then. I didn't even know what her abilities did. I didn't even have Shieldbreaker myself until like 2021 when playing Butcher Circus. I did like 6 months of Butcher Circus without actually playing Shieldbreaker. It was only when the team became like really good in the tournament with Shieldbreaker that I actually just realized, you know what, this is actually really strong. I might just bring it myself. Yeah, I ended up buying the Shieldbreaker DLC because this game's pay to win. So yeah. I've used bolster already. I could go retribution, but I feel like 1 riposte is dissuasion enough, and I feel like reducing their riposte damage is going to be overall better for me. Oh, I can go bonk here. Who do I want to bonk? Probably the doggy, right? It actually reduces HP a fair bit. Oh, I do nothing with it. I have no trinkets to buff my bonk right now. Do I want to move back, maybe? We'll see what they want to do. Let's go Harry for now. They shouldn't hit from... Okay, of course they get the crit on the first repulse. I don't even have shield spike. Can you imagine that I'm struggling against J-Man 641 with this team? This is a 2020 tournament finalist team, right? And I'm struggling right now. Okay, Gleaming Breastplate. I have to move back here so I can eventually use the heals. Because do they have Clicked Bounty? They have Clicked Bounty. That's actually gonna crash me. I could have guarded. Maybe I didn't realize how much of a damage team this was. Yeah, because now they're gonna go Clicked Bounty and I'm actually really screwed. I'm gonna lose my Vestal. Okay, not anymore. I can go for the guard here, and yeah, this is kind of what happens when you play this team. You just have to go for guard twice, and I don't think I even brought the double dodge setup on my doggy, so it's not like I had a character that was pretty much unhittable for the Howlers. I just had a character that was stupid, and my men-at-arms, I think back then I used to run like Protector's Kite, Insignia of Rank, so I had no prot either. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm still... Oh, crap. I'm still dropping to that sword. Very good use of Rampart by my opponent. Yeah, actually really good use of it. So, well played to you. Oh, I'm in such a weird spot. If I go... Okay, they've lost the repulse, though. Yeah, if I go Harry here, I lose... Oh, my... I'm gonna lose this. Relax, buddy, relax. Yeah, if I go Harry here, I'm gonna lose my 20 dodge, but I can't click the Vestal because she's gonna die. So, okay, yeah, I can't click her before they go Hound's Harry. Or rather, before they use their Harry turns. So yeah, they're gonna go for it now. 8 damage, I'll take it. I'll take 8 damage. I'm gonna move back and I can start using those heals. They're actually gonna be really helpful in this match because everyone on my team has taken like bits and pieces of damage, so they could make a difference here. They might go for the pull. Oh, okay, no, I'm guarded. I'm guarded. That doesn't work. It doesn't bypass. Okay, do I transform is the question. Transform and immediately prevent the what do I prevent? Nothing really. I could just go Bile. What do I want to do though? Stress is good here, right? Stress is better. Yeah, let's go transform, maybe apply some like immediate damage to this doggy. Yeah, get him to the back, apply some immediate... Okay, I guess not. Don't get him to the back then. Sure. Okay, clueless. Yeah, apply some immediate damage onto him, and now even if they go heal, I can go Harry again, and probably still bring him down to 0. They do have Silver Syringe. Can I make that the thumbnail? That is crazy, chat. That is crazy, though. Wait, 90? That's worth it. Instead of a heal. I mean, heal is good though. Heal, honestly, I'm not even mad because like if you go Weird Reconstruction with Silver Syringe on a team that has Bounty Hunter and Houndmaster Mark, like, and if you get a crit 64 heal, like, just kudos to you. Wait, wasn't that a max heal though? Oh shit, I might fail the stun actually. I don't have double stun Vessel. Okay, I get it. Good for me. Yeah, like, wasn't that a max heal? Because this is 0 to 24. Plus this, it goes to 32, right? Maybe 33, because the 35. And maybe this goes to like 32 heal, then crit for 64. That is insane. That is very much insane. Wait, they bite me. That's actually gonna hit. Yeah, it actually hurts a fair bit, man. With Retribution. I'll be fine, though. I'll be fine. Clueless. Okay, I'm gonna maybe just guard here again first things first, because I want to keep the anti-stress. And I want to get my dodge back up, so let's do this. And then we can go for the Beast Files. And go to work on the homes here. Yeah, that's what we can do. I'm gonna get them afflicted too. I think this is just an Abomination diff of a match, really. Like, the Abom is putting in massive work. It absolutely is. I'm gonna go for the Bile now. Yeah, because like, look at the amount of stress that he's done and the amount of blight that he's done too. He's just gone completely insane. Yeah, this is just characters. Really that kind of like make up a team. It's not really... Well, I mean, I guess there's some good synergies, right, between the Transform Slam, between my opponent's Ramparts and like their Hound's Rush, like their pull into the Hound's Rush. It was cool, but like, this is just characters, because Vestal is like a C tier character, Abomination is like an A+ tier character, and because I have the A+ tier character and our men-at-arms, which are both A tier, are like countering each other out, what essentially happens is that they kind of just I kind of just win because I have better characters than my opponent does. That's what happened in the first match. The basic beach team is kind of like an idea where you have a Flagellant which wants Battle Ballad, you have a Crusader which wants Battle Ballad, and you have an Anti-Guardian which wants Battle Ballad. And all of them are like really strong characters, so you just put the Jester on there and it works very well as like a damage DOT mix of a team. So that's kind of just how it works. They don't really synergize with each other apart from like Antiquarian with Flagellant. Those two synergize pretty well. Other than that, they kind of don't, farther than Battle Ballad being a thing, right? But yeah, because I have the Abomination here, he's just transforming twice and afflicting the entire enemy team. He's going Bile to shave their HP down to pretty much, well, all of it almost, with what he's done already, and then he has a Repulse on top of it, because that's fair. That's fair, right? But champ, you had him in the first match too. Yeah, okay, but I can't counter. Yeah, I did let him get finale'd. Maybe I shouldn't have let that happen. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have let that happen. Okay, I'm gonna lose the guard here. I'm gonna go Harry. They shouldn't do too much damage. Clueless. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, I have 72 dodge. Like, I shouldn't even be worried. We're gonna go for the Harrys here. Nice pressure going in. Nice pressure going in. Yeah, I don't think they can win this. I feel like the guards are just too much. This is 2020 meta. Like, you just bring Men-at-Arms and Houndmaster on, like, any team, and your opponent just doesn't know how to beat it, because people didn't understand guard break and that kind of stuff back then. Yeah, no one ran Shieldbreaker anyway, so maybe Plague Doctor was good. If people actually knew good Plague Doctor teams back then, maybe Plague Doctor would be goated. Yeah, we could have seen like completely different meta for like a year maybe, until people figured out, oh, you have more than come hither to actually pull your enemies. Yeah. When they figure that out, it would be the end of Plague Doctor, I suppose. Okay, they're gonna go like Loons here. I am okay with this. And yeah, it's time for the repulse. And because I got a crit somewhere, I don't remember where. Because I got a crit, I actually have plus... Oh no, I lost the transformation buff already. Why? Did I go... No, I went Bile twice. Yeah, I went Bile twice, that's why. I went... No, I had gone transform into Bile already. This is the second Bile that I'm doing. Yeah, look at that stress though. Crazy stress. I might just click myself here. No, I'll lose the prot if I do that. I'll lose the dodge. Maybe I just Bile here. I think Bile really ruins my opponent. Yeah, it's just such a great move. Look at this. It's almost as if I'm planning to play Immortal Musketeer tomorrow and making a long-ass video with Immortal Musketeer where I just spam the hell out of Beast Bile and win for some time straight. I'm planning on doing it. I'm not going to spoil how long I'm playing Immortal Musketeer tomorrow, but rest assured it's more than 1 hour. Yeah, I totally want to like counter my my Bonk Vestal, or rather Position 2 Vestal or Stress Vestal team by playing another completely hideous team. The Immortal Musketeer. No, it's a pretty fun team though. I like it. I dig it. Yeah, no more spoilers. No more spoilers, Shepherd Doggy. No more. I don't think my opponent can win this. Like, they need a lot more crit 64 weirder constructions if they're gonna win this. Like, kudos to them for keeping to try, but like, yeah, this is a like, this team has a win condition, right? The team that I have on the left has a win condition. It has a stress win condition, has 3 characters which are really good at it. People were still trying to figure out like who the 4th character was going to be. Back then, you just bring Crusader, and that was called the Zeta Stress team, which I ended up just renaming to the basic beginner team, or like the best beginner team, right? Because it is a really good beginner team. Like, it's very straightforward, gives you the heal with the Crusader, both all AoE characters, teaches you a lot about like how matches go down, that kind of stuff. But when you go into Vestal variation of this team, yeah, I don't know. I had that team in my deck too. I had those 2 teams, and then I had Halo Comp, and I think I had... What was it? It wasn't WD. I wish it had been WD. I would have won that tournament if I had replaced this damn team. I don't remember too well what it was actually. It might have been. I don't know. It wasn't the Mike Field comp, the one with the lunge grave robber. I have no idea. I might have to check the VODs in Mike Field's channel. Shout out to him. We haven't seen any of him in years. Honestly, It might feel a bit weird as I like just spout all this nonsense that it probably sounds like nonsense to like 90% of the people watching, because I'm not gatekeeping like the war. I'm trying to like pass it along, right? Because I feel like the War of the Butcher's Circus from the very start, which is all community made, right? I feel like it's very dear to me, and it's the entire reason why I'm still playing Butcher's Circus today. Is that you know, it didn't just start for me in like 2022 when the channel like kind of became a big thing for me. It started before that. I already loved the game before that. So yeah, I feel like passing along the story of the Butcher's Circus. Let me know if it gets annoying sometimes, because you know, I can't really tell because I'm really enjoying myself saying it, but I can't look at the chat because I don't do live streams much, if at all. But yeah, that is a dead occultist, and it's gonna be the men at arms on the 1v4. Can he do it? I have divine comfort. I don't think you can. But yeah, my opponent's win condition, it is not good. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, my opponent's team just was very dysfunctional. If they had used it as like a pure stress team with like a stress bounty hunter, it would have been great. Would have been great. Well, considering the matchup, because we would have been able to drop cow troops, which would have really put a hurt on me. Actually, my entire team would be at the store basically. Yeah, they could have really put a hurt on me with those cow troops, and then the the sun's. Oh, it didn't go through. Okay, you know what? Then before I go for another stun, I'm gonna go for this, like, give my opponent some repulse, yeah, let him have fun. Yeah, if they had gone for something like that, and if this doggy had been spamming Harry's instead of using that spike bat there, they still had the setup with the men-at-arms and the occultists, like, this was not a bad setup. It was just that you can't bring, like, a mark team and do it halfway. No half measures, Walter. That's what we say, right? Yeah, because if you go halvesies, then the stress part of your team isn't good enough. I need to sneeze. The stress part of your team isn't good enough, and the mark part of your team also isn't good enough, because even though they did like some decent damage, you don't have a shield breaker to like deal with the guards. You don't have like a crusader to just stun my healers away, and there's just not really much you can do. And this, oh, the monk, yeah, and this is why Butcher Circus back then, everyone kind of just, well, I realized that like if you bring Houndmaster and Men-at-Arms on the same team, you just get free wins, because people don't know how to build teams in the Butcher Circus yet. So if they face two guards, then they just kind of just fall apart. Because yeah, I told myself something like, okay, there's two kinds of teams in Butcher Circus: teams that bring Men-at-Arms doggy and teams that don't. That's what I told myself, and it was very true at the time. There were like one or two very odd, very one-off DOT teams that almost no one ever saw, and then there was damage teams, and then there were like stress teams with doggy and Men-at-Arms. That was pretty much it. But yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.